Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Ojukwu, depending on your location. Please join in the struggle to liberate our people from the contraption. Like and share videos and updates. Release Nnamdi Kanu, and you will see the security situation in the southeast would improve. That's according to Bianca Ojukwu. Oh yes, now Bianca Ojukwu has decried the deteriorating security situation in the southeast. Oh yes, now she made this known at the annual conference of the American Veterans of Igbo Descent. Yes, that's on Thursday in Charlotte, North Carolina, USA. Yes. Now, the theme of the conference is Stand Up for Your People, which focuses on the current security challenges facing Southeast, the homeland of the Igbo people. Alaibo. Alaibo, yes. Now, the widow of the late Biafran leader, Chief Chukwuemeka Ojukwu, called for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. She said once Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is set free, the security situation in the southeast will greatly improve. Now she called on Igbo people, Ndi Igbo, and in diaspora to continue to uphold and defend their core values, sense of identity and heritage, the rich Igbo heritage. According to her, their concerns about the worsening security situation in the southeast are justified. She noted that the security situation was not only limited to the southeast, but a scourge ravaging most states in Nigeria. Well, yes. Now, she called on the governors of the southeast states to combine their collective will and collaborate more effectively toward tackling the security challenge. Oh yes, that is what the Bianca Ojukwu is saying. Oh yes. So she said the state of insecurity in Igbo land is posing an existential threat to life in various communities, as she declared the incessant killings and kidnappings, the annexation and takeover of community farmlands by armed herdsmen, yes, and other dangerous invaders. Of course, you know them. Those who disguise as, security operatives. Okay? Yes, kidnappers, Fulani kidnappers, and who are in various places trying to annex communities by the help of those terrorists, masquerading as security agents. Oh, yes. So that's what she's saying. She's raising concerns about it. So she said these menaces have taken their toll on agro-economic and social activities in Igbo communities. Of course, it is there. It is there. They are chasing women out from farmlands. People no longer go to their farms in places like Ohaji in Imo State, and Hamofu in Enugu State. Okay? If you go to Ebonyi State, there are places people don't have access to because of this food enhancement. They are afraid. So, but you see, Fulefu governors who will be there, armchair governors. They are there to loot money and collaborating with the Northern, masters. That is it. So, Bianca Ojukwu is saying, look, this menace must stop. This annexation of communities by Fulani herdsmen. So, they said, we are giving them land for cattle rearing. We are giving them land for cattle market. Nonsense. Stop that. Stop that nonsense. Say cattle, what's the cattle for? What's the meaning of that cow? People no longer eat cow. We have said it. So the one is raising concerns about this annexation, these activities of these herdsmen, kidnappings, killings. So she's talking about there are people, opportunistic criminal, she calls them, opportunistic criminal elements. So that in Igbo land, they have reached on the separatist agitation bandwagon to commit heinous crimes and seem to have sufficiently, been carrying out their activities. Of course, there are people like that. Yes, there are people who work with these elements they call, DSS. Yes, there are, saboteurs. They will commit crime. They will say, oh, it's IPOB. It's USN. Because they want to give the IPOB bad name. So these are the elements we are talking about. They have used, because there is serious agitation for Southeast, for Biafrans. People are joining the bandwagon of agitation to separate and have their freedom, have their own country, because they are suffering. They have not seen this level of punishment, level of opprobrium, political opprobrium against the people. Exclusion, rejection, annihilation. Yes, prejudice, hatred, ethnic jingoism as leaders. Oh yes, talk about nepotism, genocide. Yes, threats to exterminate the people from the surface of the earth. So people of the Southeasterners in the world, the Biafrans, they are made up their mind to have their freedom, to have their own country, and they are making the referendum. So because of all these things, you see, they want to incriminate the people by criminalizing, right? So by saying, no, look, the IPOB, you said they are fighting for you. They look at what they're doing. Yes, they will commit crimes and criminality. They have their collaborators. These people who call themselves, security agents. They'll do it and said, it's IPOB, it's CSN, it's those agitators, those asking for your freedom. Look at now, they are treating you in this way, they are killing you. The people will say, people who are calling for your freedom now, who will be in that country? They are trying to forge or bring. After killing all these people, they are killing. Yes, the Biafrans are not killing anybody. I mean, the agitators I'm talking about. They don't need to kill anybody. The IPOB, they're not killers. These things have been, planned, set up. They said, IPOB. These are these elements, criminal elements, masquerading as security agents. It's a problem. They have their collaborators. Yes, they have those who they brought from rivers with Asad Kobo. They have done a lot of things, and they said that pop. So these are the things. Whether they are criminal elements, they are criminal elements. Yes, those who masquerade as security agents, they're involved in it, and they bring some few civilians to join them, who will guide them to be doing all these things, and they will be heaping it on IPOB and the agitators. People are asking for their freedom. No Igbo man will go and kill his brother because he's looking for Biafra. Nobody. Anybody who does that is a criminal. Oh yes, unless there is evidence that that person is typically causing the death of another Igbo man. Yes, that is when you can see such thing. Yet, it is not something we are encouraging. Yes, what we are saying in such situation, if there is serious allegation of sabotage, the LPB has a command and control that will handle it. Yes, of course. Master Manepa will give directive on that. So it's not something that somebody will be in his community on his own and said, I'm going to do this against my fellow Igbo man because he did. What's your evidence? What's evidence to go into such a act? Say you are going to punish your fellow Igbo man because he's a saboteur. You don't have the capacity to do that. The command must come from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or Mazi Simon Ekpa as it is now. That's the command and control of the indigenous people of Biafra. The IPOB, we know, we have said it, the entire Igbo people, they're all IPOB. Don't say there's a group called IPOB. You have said it. That's why when you said the IPOB, they're doing this, you are talking about the entire Igbo people. The indigenous people of Biafra, they are Igbos. Okay? All Igbos are members. Both governors, they are all members of IPOB. That's how it is. So as it is, who is in charge of that IPOB now, commanding the entire indigenous people of Biafra, everything, is Mazi Simon Ekpa. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been the supreme leader. He's in detention. So the commander who is giving orders is Mazi Simon Ekpa. And so orders come from him, not from any other person. Don't go and attack somebody and kill and say, I'm IPOB, I'm fighting for Biafra. Who are you to go and kill when order has not been issued from who is the person who is commanding. So the order must come from Mazi Ekpa. And that is how it's supposed to be. There must be a leader. Not people who are, you say you are in one forest, you kill. You were a killer, you were a murderer. You were a criminal. You must receive order from the top. The order must come from Mazi Ekpa as it is now, like I was saying. Yes, Mazi Ekpa remains the supreme leader. Mazi Ekpa is the commander. We have said it. Mazi Ekpa, the supreme leader of the indigenous people of Biafra.